What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 7 of the Hot Seat Save. We pretty much have 2 games left. So we're going to bring you back-to-back games here with Praiense and Praiense. And since we last met, when we lost 1-3 to Aruka, we've only played 2 games, a 4-1 and a 3-2. And we'll just go through those games quickly, and you guys can see the highlights from those 2 games quickly. Started off with a good one, got a penalty in 2 minutes, and then a nice corner there. Then they came back with 1 goal, so it was 2-1 for a while. And then we got an own goal. A shot came off of Joel, hit him in the face and went into the back of the net. And then the 4th goal coming in from Silva with the block and then gets the rebound. Next game was against Parfait. We won that 3-2, and at a stage I thought we were going to draw, but luckily it didn't. We got in with 2 early goals. Victor putting a nice one in the back of the net, and then not long after that we get another 2nd goal, Victor again. Then they came through and they got their 1st goal, and then we came through back, answered again, getting a 3rd, and it was through Silva put another one back the net, and then they came back and got a 2nd, so they made it 3-2. And they kept punishing us for mistakes that we were making, and it was very close to getting a 3rd goal for them to drawing it up. But for now, we're going to be taking on Praiense, and then we're going to take Praiense here. Now, let's take a look at the league here quickly. We are 3 points ahead. And if we win here or draw, and then Aroka loses, if Aroka loses this game and we draw, we win the title. If Aroka wins and we win the title, because they can't catch us on the next round, unless it goes to goal difference. But I don't think it will get that far, but hopefully we can get something out of it and we can win this game. But we're going up against a team in last place, so I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy game. It's most definitely not going to be an easy game. And then we're going up against 3rd place. So we're lucky we got out of the 2 games, we got the easier one first. So take a look at the squad. This is the squad we're going to be taking on. And unfortunately, Kiko got injured. He's out for a couple of months. So yeah, he's until April next year, so middle of the season. So yeah, 2 to 3 months. So yeah, he's going to be out until half the season, so that's not going to be a good thing. So we had to bring in Martin. Martin hasn't been a bad player, Fabio Martin. He's averaging on 6.93 after 17 games, so it hasn't been too bad. And hopefully he can do something. He played in the previous game and he didn't do so bad in the last game. He got a 6.8, and yeah, it wasn't bad. He got an assist as well in that game. So we're going to try and see what we can do with him in the position there, and then pretty much the team is the same all the way around. And then the same as the reserves, they're pretty much the same. I haven't really changed much up for quite a while because the team has been performing, and I don't want to change anything while they're doing good. But let's get on with the game, and hopefully we can get a win and possibly get the title in this game. So here we go with the game. Kiko with the ball, passes it up to Waitis. This is just a low-end highlight, first highlight of the game, so it'll probably be nothing on it. But going a bit of attacking at the first few games because they are a bit of a lower team. So it's put some pressure on them in the first couple of minutes. Hopefully we can get something out of the first few minutes. We get our first shot off, but it is blocked. We get a corner, and Mankai with the corner puts it up to Yuri. We just call him Yuri. Don't know why I want to change his name now. But yeah, guys, it's been a long, hard episode. Series. It's been a very quick series. Managed to finish it within 2 weeks and get all the videos and that recorded within 2 weeks. But thanks very much everyone for watching. And then we get a first goal in 3 minutes into the game, and Silva with his first goal, assisted by Yuri. Silva has been outstanding, 17 goals so far this season. It's been fantastic. Yuri's been very good as well, and I've just signed both of them again, new contracts, and I was advised by my back staff not to sign Yuri, but I don't see why we shouldn't when he's been playing so well. You know, try and keep the good guys for the next creator and the next manager, and hopefully he can do something with it and get something out of the game as well. You know, he can do what he wants with his save, but at least he's got a platform to start off with. But obviously by this time, when this video comes out, he will already have been halfway through should be halfway through the season, so we'll see what he does, what changes he makes. Go for another shot there, Yuri with a shot, and it gets blocked off. So we got 8 shots, 2 on target, 3 off target, so fair amount have been 4 off target, so fair amount have been deflected, so blocked. So that's not a bad thing, but should also be getting into space and clearing out those balls. They go for a shot, goes over the top of the bar. So the guys aren't playing too badly. Victor's not doing so good, so we might look at changing him. We've got an attacking corner. Marquez goes with a shot, and there's another shot, 3 shots in a row there, and we get the attacking throw in. Silva gets taken out, and no free kick there, so that's a bit unfortunate. Fabio to Victor, Victor to Berto. Berto crosses it in, is going to be finished almost nicely. Fingertip save there by the keeper. Giuliano made a nice fingertip save. Two minutes added time, and that's pretty much will be half time. So starting with second half, we brought in Taylors for Victor, and we'll see what he can do for this last little bit. They are on the attack now. Mafreya is on the attack, but Berto with a nice sliding tackle gets it out, and they've got an attacking throw in, which nothing comes of that. Moitis with a free kick gives it to Yuri. Yuri takes it up a little bit. Tillers puts a nice long ball across to Berto. Berto crosses it in, and Silva heads it straight into the keeper's hands. At least the shot was there, the chance was there. So what we're going to do, because they've changed their way they're playing, I'm going to go a little bit longer. See if we can go a little bit longer and get something out of that. It's coming up to 60 minutes, 30 minutes remaining, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to put in, let's see who's really rough here, who's doing rough. Martins is not doing so good, so we're going to put Lima in. Lima's been played a few games off the bench now, and he hasn't been too bad. So we're going to give him a run and see how he does. So it's a yellow card apiece now, and we have the to defend an attacking throw-in, but it's nicely taken by Lima. Lima passes it out to Mankai. Mankai to Chididra. Berto, Chidera. Taylor's with a shot, and as nothing comes of that. Change the team instructions. I think I'm going to tell him to go more direct. Nicely caught there by Rafael. Didn't even bother him at all. And then we're going to make our last sub now. We'll look at bringing in it's difficult to say who we're going to take out. So let's see who's on the bench. Yeah, let's take out Aurora's played alright. Again, take out Chidera. Take out Chidera, and we're going to put Andrada in. Let's mark it up. Berto with the ball. Berto back to ball. Silva. And they claim onto the loose ball. Mankai with it. Long pass across the field, and unfortunately loses it out, but Yuri wins it back and then loses it again. So they're back on the attack, and they got it through there. Nicely claimed. Cancel this. I don't want this. Yes. Team instructions. We're going to change our passing back to normal and change our mentality to positive. See, maybe we can get something out of a positive mentality. And it's a shot there by Silva. Nothing comes of it. So we're not going to take a look at the table to see how things are going. We'll just take it by surprise and see what happens at the end of this game, if we actually win the title or not. Tele Silva with a kick, and nothing comes out of that. Mankai off to Berto. Berto tries to cross it, puts it straight into the defender's feet, and goes out for an attacking corner, a throw in. Berto with it now. Throws it long, but it gets intercepted. 4 minutes left on normal play, and so far it will probably be about 3 minutes injury time because there's been no injuries in this game. Andrada, Silva, back to Andrada. Andrada crosses it, and Yuri claims the loose ball. Moitis going to go for the cross, and unfortunately doesn't get a cross out. Freya back on the ball. They just try and hack it up the field a bit, and luckily we pounce on it and clear it off. Raphael on it. Goes long to Silva. Can Silva finish? And he nearly had another assist, Raphael. 3 minutes at a time as I suspected. Berto goes long again, but it gets stolen away from him. Breno, Berto, Teles, Andrada to Berto. Berto is going to cross it in, and there's nobody at the end of that one. Mafreya back on the attack. Fabio Silva, and looks like they're going to go to goal. Change our positive to back to attack. That didn't seem to work, and hopefully they can get a goal from here. It was a good play by them. Saw that there was an opening, put it across, and unfortunately Raphael had no answer for that one and let it slide into the back of the net. And this should be pretty much the ball game, so it's going to end in a 1-1 draw. So by the looks of it, we have not won the league, all depending on what happens with the next game. So let's just take a few pages through. I'm just going to let it go as a quick time lapse for the next 5 days so that we can see how it goes, and maybe we will come up and see what happens with the win or draw. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Well guys, we're back, and it's the final game of the season, and I'm sure as you saw maybe or didn't see, it's come down to the final game of the season to see who's going to come top of the league. And we're just down by 1 point literally, so we have to win this game without a question, because Aroka is against a slightly easier team, Lieria. So it's not the best of games that we've been pitted out for. We're going up against third place Praiense, and hopefully we can get a win on this and win the title. But let's just go ahead with the squad and see how that all is. It's the only change is Andrada, as Chidera got taken out for suspension, and we brought in to reserve, we brought in Picancha. So hopefully we can get something out of this game and we can get a win and get through to the championship and be the champions. So let's, without any ado, let's get over with it. As a team's lineup, I'm sure the nerves are flying around. We're pretty nervous. We've got the kickoff. It is an away game and it's raining like hell. So maybe it'll be an advantage to us because we do play a bit of a short passing game. But we'll just see how it goes. So far it's been pretty much evens. They're on 61% in our possession, but I'm sure it'll change. Praiense on the attack. They're going to go for the shot, and nicely saved by Raphael. Attacking corner. Tozen with the corner and it puts it back in. Goes for the cross and it just deflected away. They're still on the attack. We finally get the ball away. Victor on it. Victor makes a push up and gets over to their 45, and hopefully we can get something out of that. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take pass out of space and go into more direct passing play. Seems that it is raining, at least the ball can carry a bit more. Yuri with it, long cross to Silva, Silva with a shot, and it goes straight into Igor's hands. We're still in their final third, so hopefully we can win the ball back before they clear it out and get on with the attack. They seem to be getting through. They're on the attack now, going for the shot, and nice one-handed save from Raphael. Gets it out for a corner. Tozen puts it in the corner and nicely captured by Raphael. Two shots, one on target. They got two shots, two on target. We've got one long shot. They're a little bit demotivated by their manager. Mankai with a free kick, but nothing comes out of it. Approaching half. This was a very quick half. Very, very, very quick half. And that's full time. Half time, not full time, sorry. Start of the second half. And we got one player that's not doing so great. He's on a 6.3, and that's Andrada, but I was hoping he would be a bit better. It seems that it is the last game of the season, but you know, we are playing against third place Praiense, and they're a decent side. I know their keeper is up for keeper of the year, so hopefully we can change that by getting a goal or two. And that looks like there's a penalty coming. And that's we're gonna go down one goal. Oh, straight into Raphael's hands. That was a bit of luck. Some justice there. Okay, before we get any further in the game, I'm gonna take him out and put yeah, we'll put Pichenko in. Andrada's had quite a poor game, so we're definitely going to take him out. Andrada with it, gives it up to Victor. Victor goes nicely, goes for the shot. Oh, that so looked like it was deflected into the goal, but it was a gone out for a corner. Pachenko on there, and we get it up. Pachenko's on the ball, and he loses out. Haven't seen any of the other latest scores come up. Aurora is winning 2-1, so that drops us down. Come on, guys, you got to get that one goal. We need to fish for that one goal. I'm going to take Victor out. And who else is not really having a great game? Silver's not having a great game, but I don't have a reserve for him. So I'll just leave it at that for now. And I'm going to go out full attack. Nice cross there. Can we save it? And it hits the upright and it goes out for a goal kick. So it's 6 minutes left, and nothing's really coming of this game. Lier is doing us a favor. They've scored 2-2. So if we stay in the lead, if we stay draw like this, we will win by 1 point this season. 4 minutes at a time, and hopefully nothing comes of this next 4 minutes, and that's pretty much the 4 minutes up. And looks like we're gonna be title holders if nothing comes the next few seconds. Eagle with it. What is Eagle gonna hold on? He kicks it out, and that's the end of the game. And there we are. We're the title holders. Congratulations to Praiense. It was a good game, good fought season, and we won by 1 point, which is fantastic. So I'm not happy with their performance, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We've won the game. We won the championship. We won the title. And now the boys can go and get drunk and have a great party and celebrate. I was going to do another video. Well, there's our win second league. So that is fantastic. We're odds of winning was 150 to 1, so if you bet on us, you would have made quite a bit of money, so that's fantastic. The board is ecstatic about it. They're very confident and they're happy with that. Squad bonus, Praiense receives 540k for their final position of the Skybet League. Oh, not Skybet League, of the second league, so that's fantastic. Just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up on who we had so far and how it's all been. So I'm going to change this to the ultimate squad view. Going to go for goals, and obviously Pedro Silva, outstanding. He's played 25 games and he's got 15 goals in total, 17, which has been fantastic. He's got 2 goals in the cup games, and he's been on average of 7.31, so that's been a fantastic season for him. Quite a few man of the matches. He got 4 of them, which is great. So he got 3 assists in the competitive scene, so that's great. And we take a look at his profile, and he's increased quite a bit, which is fantastic. You know, he's a consistent performer, so that's why he's done so great. And just really happy with him. He's now an influential player as well. So it's been a good season. Player traits that he picked up was placing shots, which has helped him a lot, and that's definitely got things going. Then next on the list, Andrada, who got 7 goals. He's played okay. He's played 20 games, got 7 goals, 1 assist, 1 player of the match, 6.8 average. So not the best, but it wasn't too bad. And take a look at his profile and see he hasn't really increased as a football player as much. He is injury prone, as we've seen that he was out for quite a while for some injuries and that, but he didn't do too bad. And then Victor came in with 6 goals. He also came in quite late into the season. He played 18 games in total. He got the 6 goals, 4 assists, 2 players of the match, and he averaged at 6.94, which is not bad at all. His profile also didn't really increase too much. He is a consistent performer, so he'll be someone to look out for in the next season, and hopefully they will keep him in. Pedro Marquez, who was a new signing for this season, he played all the games, 32, got 6 goals, majority of them coming out of penalties. As you can see, 4 penalties, and he got 2 assists, 1 player of the match, and he got a 7.2 average. At 23 years old, he has increased quite a bit in his pros. His cons have dropped quite a bit, and he hasn't really rounded himself off too much yet. But also a decent youngster, good to keep him up going into the next season. And then coming in at Yuri, also a new signing, and he's played a total of 25 games, got 5 goals, 4 assists, and he's been a superb 7.2 average, and that was fantastic through the season. He held out quite well. He's an inconsistent performer, but he performed pretty well for us, so we'll keep him for around. He'll probably become a backup player more than anything else if they get a decent wing in or attacking inside forward, depending what their formation is. But the option is there for him. Kiko, our man, who's played so well, 7.15 average. He's played 24 games, 4 goals, 2 assists, 3 players of the match. And he's been outstanding. He's dropped a little bit now because he's been out on injury, but that's just to be expected. And then behind Kiko, we've got Childera. Childera also played 21 games. He got 4 goals, so it's nothing too serious there, and nothing came of them. Then Mankai, who's 2 years now in the club, he's played 30 games, got 3 goals, 12 assists. That is fantastic. He's sitting on his record of 12 assists in a personal record, which is great, and he's got a 7.21, and his stats have increased a little bit, and he has been scouted for a Premier League team, but I've signed him. We're going to sign him again add him on for another year, and hopefully we'll get him in. David Tellez, outstanding super striker that comes off the bench. He's 15 games off the bench, and he scored 3 brilliant goals. He got some good assists, so he's averaging on 6.81. So he hasn't been bad, and also a player to look out for in the next season to keep him around and maybe develop him a bit more. He's only 22, and he's a very consistent performer, so maybe he can start over depending on how the next guy is going to take over on that. But that's pretty much it, guys. We've done great in the season. There's quite a few guys with good stats. It just will be too long for me to go through everything. But overall, you can see the overall ratings. We're pretty much 6.8 as highest, like lowest is 6.1, but he only played 1 game. So if you look at the guys that had 10 games or more, the lowest average rating is 6.7. So that was not bad, 6.79, which is Victor Andrada. But yeah, it's been a great season, and just check out the next guy that takes over, and hopefully you guys can enjoy. It will be RJ Plays, and everything is going to be fantastic. Hopefully he can keep us going. We just take a look at finances, where he's going to definitely struggle with our finances. We haven't made money at all this season. We've been in a massive loss. We're losing $625,000 a month, and our income is only $584,000 a month. So we're losing a good $40,000 profit at the moment. So it's not been a good season at all. And hopefully he can do something. Our scouting budget's got £15 left, but our wage budget's still quite high. So we'd be good with the wage budget, and our transfer budget is very high as well. So that was quite decent. But we take a look at the top transfers, transfer history for the season. This is pretty much our transfer history for the season. I'm not going to go through it. It's just been crazy. And only that's been outstanding and outshining everyone, Pedro Silva. got to mention his name again before we go out. He saved us. He saved us on plenty of occasions, and again, a great player. And you guys should definitely look at signing him. We got him on a free, so he probably won't be a free if you start on a new save. But he was free in 2021, so I don't know how it will go in your guys' save. But yeah, and then those are the guys that we went out. Notably, the most expensive player, Praiense. I don't know how he's done. We take a look at how he's done since he's been moved off. He's only played 5 games in the Premier League, and he's only got 1 goal. So he hasn't done so well for the other team that he's played for. So yeah, he didn't do too bad with us as well, and when he was there. But again, Silva has outshined everybody. But anyway, guys, just thanks very much for joining us, and hopefully the guys can keep this going. Just take a look here. You can just keep it up there and enjoy that we've won the league and won the championship. And then you can see here that we've been promoted up. And yeah, so a fantastic season. And I'm not going to go any further than the current date that we're on, so that the next player can do whatever he needs. But until then, this is a bit of a drawn out session. Just want to let you guys, if you do watch the end of this, take a look at my Barry the takeover save, and I hope you guys follow me on that one as well. Until we meet again, take care and goodbye.